Hello, wonderful people. You're welcome to class. So we have two different kaftans to make. First, we're going to be working on the one without the princess. That here is the picture. Before we move to the second one, which is with the princess that bust here. So moving on to the first one, the first thing to do is to fold our fabric. We are going to be folding the lace edge while we use the other side as the length. The length that I'm working with is 55 inches. So I'll just get the length. I'll get the length of my kaftan. And because the chalk I'm using is really hard to appear on this lace fabric, I'll just be cutting it out once I mark out my points. So like I said, we're going to be folding using the lace edge. That's where we are folding towards. We are folding towards the lace edge. Now you fold your fabric, you fold it based on your desired wideness at the base of your fabric. Once that has been done, we'll move ahead to measure out the shoulder measurement. Now the shoulder I'm working with is 15 inches divided by 2 is 7.5. So I'll just mark it out. After that, we measure out our armhole length. I'm working with 9 inches for this particular measurement. Yours can be 8.5 or 9 inches or 9.5 inches. My underbust length is 14 inches. I'll just mark it out. Now on the armhole length of 9 inches, below it, I'll take my bust circumference measurement, add 8 inches to it, then you divide the sum by 4. So you mark out from the shoulder to the bust point to get your L shape. I really wish my chalk can appear. So at your angle 90, you mark out your 1.5 inches in order to get the curve, the armhole curve. So let me cut it out so we can see it clearly. All right, once that has been done, the next thing to do is to measure underbust circumference, which is measured below the underbust length. Add 8 inches to your underbust circumference and you divide the sum by 4 inches. So I'm cutting from the bust point to the underbust circumference just like this. From the underbust circumference to your waist measurement, you can take the measurement on your body to get the point. Mine is 6 inches, and then I'll mark out my waist circumference measurement. Also add 8 inches and divide the sum by 4. After that, we move to the hip circumference measurement. You can as well get the distance between your waist and your hip circumference. Mine is 7 inches. So that on that point, I'll just mark out the hip circumference measurement, add 8 inches to it and divide the sum by 4. So I'm connecting from the waist circumference to the hip circumference measurement. Now once that has been done, the next thing to do is to connect from the very base, that's the width, your desired wideness. I used 22 in this measurement. I used 22 inches to fold. So from that point, from your 22 inches, that's your folded measurement, we are going to slant all the way to the hip circumference measurement, just like this. Then we'll come to the base here. I'm going to come up by 2 inches. Then I'll give it a curve shape so that I don't have a weird side shooting out. That's the reason for coming out by 2 inches. Now whatever you have cut is the back panel. Moving to the front panel, you realize that the lace edge now is folded as the center front, unlike the back that we use the folded edge as the center back. So the lace edge is the center front in this case. The next thing I'm going to do is to add 1 inch to my length. I'll just add 1 inch to the length. You can make it 1.5 inches. So you trace it out, and of course you're going to be cutting out whatever you have on the back pattern, whatever you have cut out on the back pattern. Okay, I forgot to add that on that lace edge. Remember to leave your 1 inch at that lace area and cut out whatever you have. The next thing to do is to draft out our neck design. And for the back panel, I'll be using 1.5 inches as the depth and 3 inches as the width. And I'll have a round shape, just like so. We're not going to be cutting out any neckline on that of the front pattern. After the neckline, we measure a 1 inch shoulder slant, and of course we're going to be tracing it out just like this. All right, so let's see what we have. With what we have cut out, you can have two different designs from this style. Actually, the first one is placing the lace edge together and stitching. First, you need to measure out your neck depth. Remember, we didn't cut out any neck design, so you just measure out the depth. You can go with 7, 8, 9 inches depending on your choice. Then from that point, you're going to be stitching the lace. Now you can decide to stitch the lace all the way to the base of your gown. Once you have your neckline measured out, your neck depth, you can stitch all the way to the base, and you can just stitch a particular part and then have the style just like this. Then we place it on the back pattern, join the shoulder. After you must have joined the shoulder, you also trim out whatever excess you have on your fabric, and then you join the sides as well, and you're done with your dress. And you can go ahead to add your desired sleeve, and that's all on this tutorial. If this is your first time, kindly hit the subscribe button. Do not forget to click the notification bell, and if you have questions as well, you can leave your questions in the comment section. I'll still be here, and I'll see you in my next class. Bye.